No, this is affecting the arrest.
This is a detainment.
You're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
To impede an investigation, I have to do something physical, not talk. That's a freedom of speech.
Warren Sapp found himself in handcuffs not for breaking the law, but for questioning it.
Sit down.
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down.
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down.
That's you?
You have anything in your pockets?
I don't search. I don't consent to any searches.
Well, you are detained.
I am being detained for what? Where's the supervisor? Please,
Stand up.
please. No, I'm good. Right? You told me to sit. You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand up.
A traffic stop turns into a battle over free speech when a deputy misapplies the law. Was this an arrest for obstruction or a punishment for speaking out? February 24th, 2024, a day meant to celebrate generosity and community spirit, turned into a sharp reminder of how power can turn punitive. In Okeechobee County, Florida, a charitable car rally featuring high-end luxury vehicles made its way through the streets, drawing stares, admiration, and police attention. One of the participants was stopped by Deputy Canerick of the Sheriff's Office, accused of going 63 in a 35 mph zone. After writing the citation, she radioed for backup. The reason unclear. The rally had already pulled into a gas station, peacefully refueling and regrouping. Among them stood Warren Sapp, a legend of the game, a Super Bowl champion, and a man simply watching from the sidelines. Body cameras rolled as this routine traffic stop morphed into something heavier, not because of speed, not because of violence, but because of what came next, a challenge to an officer's narrative, a refusal to provide a name, and a pair of handcuffs that would raise a constitutional storm. How does a bystander's words without force, without threat, escalate into a legal confrontation? And when officers confront speech with shackles, is the law being upheld or abused?
All right, come over here. All right, I'm giving you a citation, okay? 63 and a 35. That's unacceptable, man. That's almost double the speed limit.
Like I said, we're part of the rally. We're having fun, you know.
You can be part of the rally or you can live in town. I completely understand, but going almost double the speed limit's a little unacceptable.
No, like you said, he was a faster speed over there, and then we didn't
I understand that when you come over the overpass, from the overpass, it drops from 45 to 35. I'm just educating you. 3, you can take it to court. I don't mind going to court. It's my job. All right?
Is this a point?
Yeah. Unless you want to fight it, you're more than welcome to. All right? But it's a $248 ticket.
But this is points though, right?
Yes.
But if you do the traffic school, it takes the points off.
How many of us?
With the amount of traffic, I'm trying to educate you, man. And with the amount of traffic that's coming through town,
63 is not double 35.
The law gentleman got this. 63 is what I got him on my radar. Go ahead and take it to court because it's on my body cam. Okay, but you're almost double. Okay, but you're going over the speed limit.
I got that, but you said doubling the speed limit.
Okay.
You didn't double the speed limit.
Okay, well I got him.
Okay,
well I got him, and I wrote for what I got was 63. Okay, so I said what I said, but I didn't write him for double, did I? I wrote him for
no, but what you're saying is incorrect.
Well, just for future reference, through this
You like to be correct, that's all. Faction. Hold on, I'm stopping what?
You guys have no
do what? What you telling me to do what? What you mean, stop what?
Are you serious? You want to go to jail today?
63, but I don't know.
Would you like to go to jail for obstruction?
How do you get me?
Obstruction is a physical thing.
Would you like to go to jail for obstruction?
Obstruction is a physical thing.
Would you like to go to jail?
You do know that, right?
I know the law.
Obstruction is a physical thing. What did I do that physically
You're obstructing her from doing her job.
What did I physically do? It's a physical action.
No, it's not neither.
Obstruction is a physical action.
If you don't see
Not
your
freedom of
name,
speech. Not freedom of speech. You know, that's constitutionally protected, right? Yeah, that's right. What's your name, guys' number?
588.
588.
If you don't give me your name during the investigation, that's obstruction.
What's your name? What's your name and badge number?
Coon Fair, 734.
Coon Fair. All right, 734.
Yeah.
Detained for what?
I'll take that.
Detained for what?
Warren Sapp stood just feet away from the cruiser, questioning the numbers, not the authority, but the accuracy. The deputy had claimed the driver was traveling at double the speed limit, but 63 in a 35 zone while speeding isn't twice the limit. That correction of factual challenge became the moment everything shifted. Deputy Salante turned her attention to Sapp. When he didn't provide his name, she escalated. In seconds, a man who hadn't broken any law, hadn't laid hands on anyone, was in handcuffs, detained under Florida's resisting without violence statute. But here's the legal fault line under Section 843.02, words alone. Even sharp ones don't justify arrest. Florida courts have been consistent. Without physical obstruction or interference speech, even when loud or confrontational, falls under First Amendment protection. Warren Sapp hadn't approached the deputy aggressively. He hadn't disrupted the stop physically. He hadn't threatened anyone. His only offense was speaking from the sidewalk words the Constitution was built to defend. So what exactly was he obstructing? And at what point did lawful protest become criminalized in the eyes of the state?
Detained for? What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for?
Explain that in a second.
I'm listening. What am I being detained for? Please report. What am I being detained for?
We got cameras just like you got.
No, hey, is it rolling?
Everything's rolling, yep.
I got you.
Audio, video,
You
recording.
ain't gotta hold me that hard, brother. I'm right here. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just standing here. Why you gotta grab me like that? What am I being detained for?
I'll explain that in a second, sir.
This is affecting the arrest.
This is a detainment.
No, you're applying force right now.
No, I'm not.
To impede an investigation, I have to do something physical, not talk. That's a freedom of speech. That's a constitutionally protected activity. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Everybody right here, no, you didn't. You said, do I want to go to jail? And I said, for what? So we gonna see. You still ain't answered about the detainment, sir.
You're being detained, and I'll answer that in just a second.
What are you detaining?
Hold on. No, wait. This is gonna be fun.
Everyone
It's
needs
gonna
to
be fun.
step back.
You need some tape, don't you? There you go. You know this is force, right? 1983 lawsuit. Deprivation of rights under the color of law. I haven't done anything. Not a thing. Not exactly. Hold on. He's going to answer that for us, right, officer?
Why are you arresting?
You know it's illegal for you to watch him do this. Yeah, I am. Right? This is force.
Watch them do it.
Absolutely. What am I being detained for?
Until I can get your name, that's what we're going to do. You're being detained.
What am I being detained for? Hold on. You didn't explain it. What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for?
Okay, I was talking.
No, I'm asking. What am I being detained for? I can resist the unlawful arrest, but I'm not. On Supreme Court, I have handcuffs on me, and you haven't told me why am I being detained. Why am I being detained? I can stand right here. I'm not being detained. I'm being detained. I'm just standing here. Why would I be in the back of your car?
Because I'm surrounded by about 20, 30, 40
It's a safe situation. Ain't nobody doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. I'm right here, dog. All right. You haven't answered me. Why am I being detained?
Because you obstructed her investigation.
That's a physical act, right? Obstructing is a.
Inside the tight confines of authority, Warren Sapp stood accused not for what he did, but for what he said. The deputy alleged obstruction, citing a statute written broadly enough to capture true resistance, but never meant to muzzle dissent. Florida law does allow for obstruction without violence when someone refuses a lawful command during a legal detention, but that threshold is razor thin. Courts have been clear speech alone. Absent physical defiance or disobedience of a lawful command cannot be enough. Sapp never interfered with the stop. He never stepped between the deputy and the driver. His hand stayed to himself. His stance never crossed into aggression. He argued, that's all. And the law, both federal and state, does not punish argument. It's only in rare, narrowly defined circumstances that words become obstruction, but this wasn't one of them. This was a man calling out an inaccuracy only to be silenced by cuffs. If questioning a mistake is a crime, what else are we quietly criminalizing?
Talking to two other officers. I don't have to answer you. I'm not getting in that car. Why am I getting in that car?
Stop pushing it.
Stop resisting. Get back.
That's all I want to know. Where's the
Sit
supervisor?
down.
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down.
Can I get a supervisor?
Sit down.
That's you?
You have anything in your pockets?
I don't search. I don't consent to any searches.
Well, you are detained.
I am being detained for what? Where's the supervisor? Please,
Stand up.
please. No, I'm good. Right? You told me to sit.
up.
You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand up.
You told me to sit. I'm gonna sit.
Stand
You
up.
can you get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please?
Stand up.
Can I get a supervisor, please? Brother,
I need a certain
brother. I don't consent to any searches.
You are detained.
For what?
Because you
For
obstructed.
what? That's not what I'm at. For what?
Incident to arrest.
Who?
Incident to arrest.
What is
We can
that?
search you.
What is that? You said I'm being detained. I'm actually, why am I being detained? Can
I
get a
already
supervisor?
told you why.
Why?
You
Because I
obstructed.
didn't give you my name?
You need to give
You
us
said
a name.
because I didn't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have the right to
When
remain
I ask you
silent.
to leave
Sir,
and move
sir,
back, and
sir,
you do not.
sir, none of
Yes.
that was asked to me.
Who's you in the car?
Can I get a supervisor? Can I get a supervisor? I need a supervisor because he told me I'm being detained because I didn't tell him my name.
Yes, that's obstruction.
That's
sir.
obstruction.
Obstruction is a physical
That is
act.
obstruction. Stand up. I need to
Supervisor, please.
stand up.
Give me a supervisor,
All right,
please.
you're under
Give me a
arrest.
supervisor,
You are under
please.
arrest.
I'm in the car.
Stand up.
I'm already in the
Stand
car.
up. Stand up.
I'm already in the car, sir. Can I get a
Stand
supervisor?
up. I need to search
Can I
your
get a
pockets.
supervisor, please?
Hi, brother. What's going on, man?
I asked him why am I being detained.
I know. Where to give me his name? That's obstruction. So,
don't have any weapons, sir. I don't have any weapons.
We need you to sit in as best you can, all right?
I can sit right here. I mean, I'm not going to
You have his camera? I gave it there. Oh, good. That'll be evidence.
They made for a big guy. And they did nothing against the law.
That seat's annoying, sorry. I can't help it.
I did nothing for nobody.
Right. What is It's all right. Let it go.
Whose car is this?
I don't know whose car this is. This is my car.
You know who he is? Who is that? That's Warren South. Who? That's Warren South. Okay, well, he wouldn't give me that name. Yeah. That's Warren South. NFL player. Oh, good.
Turn on your air like that. So you don't get mad.
Hey, what is going on?
All right.
Let me turn my air on before he gets upset.
What's he driving? I don't know.
He came with the guy in the white hat, I believe, right there. But I was issuing this guy a citation, and he wanted to argue, because I said...
Obstruction, definitely. Get him gone.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, I'll get it.
That's what we got, obstruction. Get the people that's going to jail.
All right, I'm going to take him.
All right, I'll follow you.
All right. So, I got his camera. Sarge, or whoever, do you want to speak to a supervisor? Do you want to speak with him or not?
I have to be, yeah, you're a supervisor.
Okay. Sarge.
You guys got whatever guy?
Well, I know, but he wants to speak to you unless you want me to just take him. Sarge. No? Cool, you're just going to walk away and ignore me?
It's okay. Let's just
Take him?
Take him. I'll follow you.
He wants to speak to him in the jail.
He can talk to someone in the jail.
Alright. I was instructed to take you.
Hold on,
I'm instructed to take
hold
you.
on. Y'all not going to let me speak to the supervisor?
I am instructed to
You're
take
not gonna
you.
let me speak to the supervisor.
696. I've just tried.
He's not.
Okay, I was told.
He said what?
I was told to take
He said
you.
what?
I
No.
was told to take
He
you.
said what?
You already
What
spoke to
is
that
my
guy.
charge?
Okay.
What is my charge? What is my charge? Please.
696 SO 11015 male. 51 to the jail. Getting mileage.
Oh my goodness. I love this. I always wondered how did y'all do this?
Alright,
And
well.
I just watched it go down. Deprivations of rights. I am standing there, he gonna tell me obstruction. Obstruction is a physical act, man. And I know this.
Okay.
So now what do we do?
Well, hold on. Oh, let's not get hit by one of these
Now
cars.
what do we do?
I'm going to the jail with you right now. But listen,
What is my charge? What am I being arrested for?
obstruction, that's resisting. But I'm not the arresting officer.
you're
Hold
saying
on. Understand.
obstruction is resistance.
Can I explain while we're on body camera? Everything's on body camera.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
That ain't making sense to me.
I'm just the transporting officer. Let me read you your rights before I say anything. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can I talk to you or do you not want to talk to me?
Enjoy yourself. What would you like
Okay,
to do, man?
what is your name? You don't have to tell me. I don't care. I'm just asking. I read you your Miranda rights. I want to know who I'm speaking to.
Good citizen.
A good citizen.
That
Okay,
hadn't
good.
broken- That hadn't broken the law.
Okay, good citizen.
Yeah, they hadn't broken the law.
I'm going to explain to you right now. The arresting officer is coming to the jail with me.
Baby, I just asked to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, and I understand, and
we could have avoided all of this because only thing he had to do was tell that supervisor what he had me
Absolutely,
for,
and he
he
did.
should have took the cuffs off of me and
Okay.
let me go. I'm observing my government officials at work and they arrest me for obstruction. I asked a question.
You did, and I'm just transporting you.
Give me your name. I'm not give you my name.
You don't have to, and that's fine.
That's what he arrested. That's what he grabbed me for, baby.
Okay, well, you were also
That's
arguing at
whoa,
that
whoa,
point
whoa, whoa. Arguing what?
with me.
No. We was
Okay.
just having a discussion about you saying double.
Okay, and I wrote
And
him
it wasn't
for.
double. That's
Okay.
all. I mean, and that was an easy discussion.
And it was, and I
So-
told
so-
you,
but
but
you
then
told
you
me
kept
it was.
going.
Did y'all stop that body cam?
This is still rolling.
No, mine.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to use that. I don't want to mess with it.
It's definitely stopped.
But listen, if you want to request the footage, mine's been rolling the whole
Oh,
time.
no.
No, I understand. And you've been good to me, I understand that, but I'm not the one who arrested you. Are you going to give me your name or no? Okay. He's not going to give a name, so put him in a cell until he wants to give you a name or fingerprint, because we're not going to do this all night.
You want to bring it over here?
Yes, sir.
You ready to cam on?
Yes, sir. It's being recorded.
Oh, no, I was just making sure.
My name is Sergeant Ellis. I'm the road patrol supervisor. You wanted to speak to the supervisor?
I was wondering, you was outside the gas station when they drove away, right?
Yes.
How come we didn't have a conversation then?
Because you were already in the back of a patrol car and we needed to get you out of there as quick as possible.
And that's what we came up with?
That's what happened.
Okay.
Whenever there's a situation like that, we try to clear the area as quick as possible.
Because?
Because there's a large group of people there and it could turn dangerous.
They was peaceful. We were peacefully assembled.
At that point.
Well, your officer had been there for 15 minutes writing a ticket.
Well, the officer was screaming for backup too, so we went.
I got that part, so now, with my situation.
You asked to speak to the supervisor, so I'm here. What would you like to know?
What am I here for?
You're being arrested for obstruction.
That's a physical act, right?
No. It's impeding an investigation. It could be physical, it could be refusing to leave, it could be continue to interject yourself into an investigation that's being done on a separate situation.
Wasn't an investigation, it was a ticket being written, right?
It was a traffic investigation.
So after you hand the person the ticket, the traffic stop is effectively over?
Well, the deputy was still talking.
No, I was asking, after you hand the ticket to the man, the is effectively over? The stop is over?
It depends.
I'm asking.
If the ticket is being explained to the individual who has the physical ticket in his hands, then no, it's not good.
Why he's folding it up?
Mr. Staff, I'm not going to argue with you.
Oh, no, definitely not going to argue with you.
You'll have your day in court, I understand that. So.
Oh, no, because I just had my rights violated. Your officer said to me, do you want to go to jail? First thing he said out of his mouth to me. I said, excuse me? What's your name? So I laughed. Because I do have a right to remain silent, right? I have the right, 4th and 5th Amendment, right?
Yes, you absolutely have the right to remain silent. But you don't have the right to interject yourself into an investigation.
I wasn't in the traffic stop. The traffic stop was over.
The traffic stop was still being conducted.
The traffic stop was over. She had then handed him the ticket. I said to the other officer that didn't arrest me, I said, how fast was he going? He said, I don't know, it's not my stop. I said, you know what, it's right. So I walked over and looked at the ticket because the lady said that he was doing double the speed limit. And I was like, that's pretty fast. I don't think he was going that fast just then. And he wasn't going double. So I just asked her, I was like, we just want you to be factual, man. You have the speed right there. There's no reason to say the man was going double when he wasn't. And that's when I got his attention. You shut up. I don't have a my First Amendment right is free speech and doesn't work in Okeechobee?
Yes, you have the right for freedom of speech. Once the ticket was explained to them and he leaves, that's when the traffic stop's over.
He wasn't in the traffic stop.
The guy that had the ticket in his hands?
No, the officer with me.
He was back up to the officer that was there conducting the traffic stop.
The traffic stop was over.
By the time Warren Sapp spoke, the traffic stop was over. The citation had been issued. The driver had been released, according to the 4th Amendment and decades of legal precedent that should have been the end of it. But what followed wasn't policing, it was punishment for speaking up. Florida law is clear obstruction can only occur when an officer is engaged in the lawful execution of a duty. That doesn't mean simply being on the clock. It means actively enforcing the law within legal bounds. And once the task tied to the traffic infraction is complete, so is the officer's authority to detain. Sapp questioned an officer's claim publicly, respectfully, and without physical interference, and yet he found himself in handcuffs accused of interfering with an investigation that had already ended. The courts have long drawn a line between an officer doing their job and an officer flexing unchecked power. When that line gets erased, speech becomes a threat, and dissent becomes detainable. Was this about law, or was it about ego? And if a man can be arrested for words spoken after a citation is closed, what does that say about the balance between law enforcement and liberty?
On everything, right?
Correct.
That's all I need. All the officers that was there, Bodycam and all that good stuff. And
yeah, it'll all be in there. And
1983 deprivation of rights, my 1st, my 4th, and my 5th.
Yes, sir. And you're more than willing.
And I really don't know how me and you couldn't have had this conversation with all those officers. I watched the other 2 officers sitting there so peacefully and calm. Say, really? You just gonna allow this to happen? I haven't done anything.
Okay.
He asked me my name, and I don't have to tell him my name.
Sir, If you feel like your rights have been violated,
Oh no, it's going down. Don't worry about it. I heard you. I heard you. You didn't want to speak to me at the scene. Let them drive off without it.
listen, you can fill out a citizen complaint on the deputy if you choose to, and there'll be an internal investigation done on it.
Oh, yeah, you're going to investigate yourself and find nothing wrong, just like you're doing right here in front of me now. It's fine. It's cool. We're going to see what the federal court got to say about it.
Okay. You have that right.
Oh, absolutely I do. Absolutely.
Any other questions I can ask or answer for you?
I'm glad you finally got around to having a conversation with somebody that was just unlawfully arrested.
Okay.
And the cop got back out and started yelling at you to come back, and you still didn't come.
What did I say that again?
The lady officer got back out and started yelling, Alice, Alice.
Lady officer.
Yeah, the one that drove me here. The person that drove me here.
Yeah,
He didn't even look at her.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't even look at her.
There were so many people out there
You
going
didn't even
on.
look at her.
There were so many people going on.
You didn't even look at her.
No, I didn't.
Classic.
Anything else you need to know?
Oh no, I'm good. You got your business card?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. It shouldn't be much longer, by the way.
I shouldn't even be here, Mr. Ellis, but I see Old Patrolman needs a little refresher course in the Constitution, and I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
I promise you I will.
All right.
I promise
You can put him back.
you. Who's your supervisor?
My supervisor?
The lieutenant?
Yeah, Lieutenant Lowe.
Is he around?
Yeah, he's working.
Could you give him a call? Give him a call for me, please?
Would you like to speak to him?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Warren Sapp spent the next 3 hours behind bars. No violence, no threat, no crime, just his words. He was released on a $750 cash bond, and not long after the state attorney quietly dropped the charge. But the damage had already been done. In January 2025, Sapp filed a notice of intent to sue. His claim, a $20 million demand for the violation of his constitutional rights, the price of silencing a citizen over disagreement. As of today, no lawsuit has appeared in public court records, but the facts remain he was handcuffed for words, arrested for not providing ID when the law didn't require it, booked for obstruction when no lawful duty remained. What does it say about the system when officers misunderstand the law they're sworn to uphold, yet face no discipline for applying it unjustly? Is disagreement now a crime? Or is this just another case of contempt of cop dressed up as legal authority? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you believe accountability matters, hit like to make this story seen.